It's Rebecca here. Welcome back to my perfect life. So first of all, please excuse my hair. I am getting it styled on Thursday, which is tomorrow. I'm filming this on Wednesday. And so it's been rained on today and the humidity outside is real, so apologies there. But today, as you can see from the title, we are doing my May Empties video. These are my favorite beauty videos to watch. I love watching them. I'm so curious what people use up in a month, and I really love their reviews. Some of my favorite people are, let's see, Empties beads, so good, and then Makeup by Tiffany D and Lisa D1 are three of probably my favorite Empties video ladies. And I've actually found quite a few beauty people on YouTube because of their Empties video. So without further ado, let's get started. I have a lot of sample size product. I personally use my samples. I will spend money like no one's business, but if I get a sample, you better believe I'm gonna use it, and I can usually make them last a while. Also, a disclaimer, I do travel a lot for work, so samples are really great for that, and that may be why I'm not using large size products up as quickly, because I don't necessarily use them every day because I'm gone probably at least 2 days a week. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing I have here is a Wen Lavender Cleansing Conditioner sample size bottle. I know there's a lot of controversy around this product. I received this from my mother. She didn't want it, so I took it to try it. I personally didn't experience any hair loss with this. I liked the smell of it. The product was interesting. I think if I had really thick curly hair, this would be a lifesaver. But because I don't, I just prefer a normal shampoo and conditioner. So therefore, that's what I'm going to stick with. But I personally didn't have any issues with this, and I have a feeling if this product is what works for you, then you should continue to use it. So I used that up. I then used up a Sensodyne Pro Enamel Dental Whitening Toothpaste. This is definitely because of Lisa D1 here on YouTube. She talks about Sensodyne and Pro Enamel toothpaste all the time. So this was inspired by her, and I get my tubes from Costco. I then have a White Clouds Cotton Rounds from Walmart. Again, a Lisa D1 inspiration. These were great. They're super, super soft. I like how large they are, but I do get my cotton rounds also from Costco. If you guys want to see a Costco haul one day, let me know. I'd love to film one for you. So these were great. I would repurchase, but I like my Costco ones better. And when Sephora does another sale, or I can get them on sale, I really want to try the Shiseido ones. I know they're exorbitantly expensive, but I'm just curious. So I used those up. I then have a L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray set. I did like this. I purchased this because of Glam Life Guru Tati. This is one of her favorite drugstore products, and I think this was good, but in my opinion, the Urban Decay All Nighter and the Max Fix Plus Spray are better, and even though they're more expensive, I would purchase those over purchasing this product. So good product, but I like my Holy Grail ones better. And in case you guys are unfamiliar with me, I have like my set standard products I love that I usually keep around, and then I'm always trying new ones to see if they beat them. That's kind of what I love about beauty. It's a lot like kind of wine tasting to me. So anyways, let's keep going. So I used up a Head & Shoulders conditioner and shampoo sample. I got this out of a magazine. This actually made me miss Head & Shoulders. I used to use it all the time. My father's kind of like a skincare guru, and he loves Head & Shoulders. He swears by it, and so I may actually purchase this in the future. I really liked these products. They made my hair feel really clean and good. I used up a Lancome La Base Pro sample, and a little pro tip for you guys, I always put a little teeny like pinhole at the top of my sample products, and that makes them last so much longer than just tearing them off, and that way you can get exactly how much product you need. So this probably lasted me about a week. This base was good. It was one of those silicone bases. I did like it, but my favorites are, I love the Too Faced coconut water one for a moisturizing one, and I really like the Benefit Professional one. That's going to be probably my favorite, so I'm glad I used that up, though. I then also used up the Wen Sweet Almond Mint Mask. This was good. I had a friend recommend this to me. Definitely a good hair mask. I would not repurchase just because I didn't really think it made that big of a difference than using conditioner on my hair. Okay, the next thing I used up, which I will be repurchasing, and I can't believe I'm saying that, is the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. This is a sample size. I also, anytime I'm trying something new, if they have a sample size of it, I'm going to purchase that first. And that way I can decide if I really like it and want to invest in the full size. That's just the way I kind of view my shopping habits. This was amazing. It smells so good. And it's really the scent, and that's what everyone will kind of tell you about this. It's a great body cream too, don't get me wrong. This is awesome. It is all over the beauty community, and I'm on board with it as well. I am kind of interested in trying the shower gel. When I was in Sephora this past weekend, I sprayed the body spray. I wasn't the biggest fan. Mind you, it was the tester, but it kind of just smelled like alcohol. So I don't know. If they came out with a roller bar perfume, though, I would buy that, but if you guys have been around for a while, there used to be the Laura Mercier Cream de Pistache fragrance that they discontinued, and that is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. I love that scent, and this is what it smells like. So this will be a repurchase. It's like one of the few things in my Empties that I'm actually going to buy again. So look for this in the coming months. I used up a Sephora Instant Moisturizer sample. Sorry, I feel like maybe you guys can't see these as well. This was a great moisturizer. Honestly, if you hadn't told me this was Sephora brand, I would have thought it was quite expensive. But I have so many moisturizers that it is that I don't think I'll be repurchasing right now. And in case you don't know, I do cut my products open to get all of the product out. I have no shame. We want to be not wasteful here. So this is the Neova brand DNA Damage Control. This is a brand that you can purchase from your dermatologist. I do believe you can purchase quite a few of their products through their website. I love the Neova brand. I highly recommend it for people who are interested in skincare. So this was pretty much just a high SPF daily moisturizer. I really liked this. I would not repurchase this just because I like my Aveeno daily moisturizers better and my Neutrogena one, so I would not, but very good product if you do have an interest in trying this, especially if you are getting kind of facials done or treatments to your skin, you need a high SPF. I would highly recommend this for that. Plus, I love the yellow packaging. I think it's really cute. So, the next things I have are 2 Dove body washes. I have the Sensitive Skin Nutrium Moisture and then the Dry Oil Moisture. Honestly, with Dove Body Wash, I love Dove Body Wash. I highly recommend it to people. I mean, I think it gets the job done. I think it's great to shave your legs with. Between you and me, I say just pick a scent that you really like and stick with it. I think they're all about the same. I didn't really notice a big difference between the Dry Oil Moisture. The Sensitive Skin one is great. I personally think the original is hard to beat. So pick a scent and stick with it. Great body wash. I recommend it. I also used up these Oxy Skin Clearing Daily Defense Pads. These are just little pads that you kind of rub on your face for acne, and I picked these up when I was on vacation. I was having like a big breakout on my forehead, and a little tip again is that all of them, like the Neutrogena ones, the Clearasil, the Oxy, they all had 2% salicylic acid, and they all had the same amount of cleaning pads, but this was cheaper. So in my opinion, if it's the exact same medication and the exact same amount of pads, why would you pay more money for the same product? So that's why I went with the Oxy brand. These worked fine. They were just essentially like a little toner cleansing clearing pad. So in a pinch, I would buy these again, but I'm glad I used them up. I then have a Molten Brown Radiant Lily Pill Hair Wash. I thought this was a shower gel, and I took this from, you can see it's Molten Brown. I took this from my mother's stash, Molten Brown products. if you have not tried their shower gel, you need to. Like, just go out, get it, try it, any scent that you want. It is probably one of the most luxe shower gels you will ever use. I'm pretty sure this brand became famous because of the Queen of England, I think, uses Molton Brown products. Don't quote me on that, look it up, but this ended up being a hair wash, so it still smelled amazing though. And I would repurchase Molton Brown over and over and over. So last month, I used up the shampoo to this, and I finally used up the conditioner for this. This is the Bumble Bubble Surf Cream Whips Conditioner. I didn't really see any difference of this over than like a drugstore one that's cheaper, so I'm probably going to continue to purchase my drugstore ones. And I actually have quite a few shampoo and conditioners that I hauled or that I have purchased, so if you guys want to see an Ulta haul, I'd be happy to film one. All right, let's keep going. I have a ton of, as like stuff goes flying. Let's go through all of these little like paper samples. So I used up another Bobbi Brown Extra Eye Cream. You guys know how I feel about this. This is an awesome eye cream, especially if you're doing your makeup. I personally don't think I need the extra. It's a little bit thicker, it takes a little bit longer to soak in, but if you do need the extra, awesome. I'm gonna stick with the original. I also used up a Lumen BB serum. This was just a vitamin C serum. Vitamin C is amazing for your skin. It's just amazing for your body in general, so I'm glad that I got to use that up. I also used up, you guys are gonna laugh because I'm laughing, 3 of these little like magazine inserts for serums, and you guys are probably like, why are you including those in your empties? But I think these are important to use because 1, it gives you the texture of the product. 2, you can see how the product works, and 3, you can see how it smells before you buy it, and these are not cheap. Like the Lancome one and the Estee Lauder one are not cheap. I personally love serums. I have used the Lancome one before. My favorite one is the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. A lot of people love that one as well, but I would give these all sample testers. I give them all pretty much an A. I didn't have an issue with any of them. They didn't break me out or anything like that. So use those up. I also used up a Tatcha Polished Classic Rice Enzyme Powder sample. This is amazing. I could see myself buying this rice enzyme cleanser in the future. I understand why people really love it. It's also kind of a fun product to use. It's a little different out there on the marketplace. So I would consider purchasing this once I clear through all of my facial things. And if you guys want to see an organizational video on how I organize my beauty products, I have a lot, and I love them all, and I keep them very, very organized. So if you want to see that, let me know. I also used up a L'Occitane Roses bath soap. I have a ton of L'Occitane. Let me know how to pronounce this company. I have a lot of these soaps, so see these in the future. We're finally starting to clear them out of my collection. I also used up, I don't even know if they make this anymore, but this is awesome, and I love it. It's the Olay Thermal Pedicure Scrub. This is a sample. If you are giving yourself a pedicure, please go out and buy this if they still have it. This is awesome. It heats up in your hands when you rub it on your feet, so it just feels good. And I really do think it helps exfoliate your feet as well. I think it does a good job for a drugstore product. And even if this wasn't drugstore, I still think it does a good job. So I also used up 2 mascaras. I used the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara, as well as the Almay One Coat Extreme Length. I purchased these both, again, from Glam Life Guru Tati, and I gotta say, not my favorites. I can understand why people love the Voluminous Carbon Black. For me, it's just, I don't want to say it's too wet of a mascara. It's definitely a wet mascara. It's just a little bit too messy, so I guess that means it's too wet. I don't know. But it's quite messy, and I have, not to like brag, but I have rather long eyelashes, and so sometimes when I'm putting mascara, it'll get on the top part of my eye, and this does that. This Almay One Coat Extreme Length, this was just okay. I would not repurchase it. I still think CoverGirl Lash Blast is very hard to beat from the drugstore. That would, any of the Lash Blasts, any of them. I'd say go out and buy them. So, and here we go, guys. This is what I was talking about. Again, I cut it open. This is the Aveeno Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer. This one is an SPF 30, I believe. Yes. These are my favorite daily moisturizers. They make this one and the Ultra Calming. I like them both. I purchase both all the time. Wait until they have a sale or there's coupons, and that way you can get on the cheap. Just a great facial moisturizer for the mornings. All right, I only have a few more things, guys. I used up a John Frieda Luxurious Volume 7-day sample. Didn't see a difference on this, wouldn't repurchase. And as you can see, I don't exactly have voluminous hair, so. I used up a Sephora waterproof eyeliner pen. This was just okay. My holy grail pen is the Kat Von D, and that's what I'm going to continue to use moving forward. I used up 2 perfume samples for you guys, for you guys. The C by Giorgio Armani and the Jour d'Hermès. I don't speak French, so I apologize. And Hermès perfume. This C by Giorgio Armani, I would actually consider purchasing. It's very warm. You can still smell it. And I don't have anything in my collection like that, so I would think about this moving forward. The Hermès one was very nice, but nothing to write home about. And then the last thing I have is so sad. I'm really sad, and I need to buy a new one. And I know a lot of you guys are going to say I should just get alcohol and repress it, but it's just not worth it to me. But my beloved Tarte Exposed Blush took a tumble and completely broke apart, and I mean, it was pretty much time for this guy to go anyways, but it's still a sad day, so I need to buy a new one eventually. But of course, I have so many blushes that I'm cheap, and I won't buy this unless I get 20% off, so. Anyways, everyone, those are all my empties. Thanks for sticking with me, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye!